I told y'all. I told y'all. I told y'all. Some of you listened and some of your asses didn't. I told each and every one of you guys. I told y'all this. And you guys want to know something? They come to find out that Kayla Harris and Cris Cyborg were trying to make this fight for 3 years, and I've been telling you guys this. See, the whole, well, you know, I was gonna fight Cris Cyborg in Hawaii with Bellator, but the PFL, they matched a better offer and blah 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 blah. And so here's what I told y'all. I said, you know, Kayla Harrison had options. Kayla Hype Job Harrison had a lot of options. Lots and lots of options. Number one, the PFL, they were willing to actually let Kayla Harrison out of it. If she really wanted to go to Bellator and fight Cyborg, they were willing to do that. Because Ray Sefo and company wanted to keep the lines of communication open with Kayla Harrison. And so they were going to allow her to leave amicably, and they split on good terms, hoping that Kayla Harrison will return in the future after fighting Cyborg. That's what they were going to do. I know. Coach, how do you know this? And then, you know, every time y'all ask me, well, where you get your info from, then how about everything I've been telling y'all, it automatically makes it to the media. How do you think I know this stuff? Tell me in the comment section. How do you think I know I have all this inside info? How do you think I know? Okay? And if anybody get it right, I will tell you yes. Okay? I will respond and I will give you a hell yeah. But the thing is, Ray Sefo and company, they wanted to keep the lines of communication open. So they were going to allow Kayla just to leave, and if she wanted to sign with Bellator, they were going to let her. Because in their mind, she was going to fight Cris Cyborg and come back to the PFL. That's what it was. You know, Kayla Harrison said no to that. The PFL made a better offer, and they matched it and blah, blah, blah. But at the time, the PFL and Kayla Harrison were having some issues. And Kayla had already been threatening to leave, you know. Just threatening to leave the organization. And so they didn't want that. They wanted Kayla to leave amicably. You know, they wanted to split amicably so they can have business talks with her in the future. Like, they wanted that. Kayla Harrison could have fought Cris. She could have. Shit, Kayla Harrison done avoided this fight 3 times. When Kayla Harrison only had 5 wins in MMA. When she only had 5 wins, Kayla Harrison could have had a fight with Cyborg. Because when she had 4 wins, you know, this idiot was steadily calling out Cyborg. Steadily calling out Nunes. And I'm sitting here like, you ain't even got your feet wet. All you've been fighting is a bunch of damn tomato cans, and you want to call out, like, the best? The 2 best fighters on the planet? That's what you want to do? I mean, we saw what happened to her when she fought Larissa Pacheco. We saw what happened to her the first time. She struggled. And the second time, Pacheco damn near won. And the third time, Pacheco whooped the ass. It is what it is. And I'm sorry, Nunes and Cyborg, they're leagues above Larissa Pacheco. In skill, they're leagues above it. Like, people were saying, well, man, Cyborg ought to fight Larissa or knock Cyborg out. Man, look. Larissa come in there and pull that shit she did with Kayla against Cyborg. I promise each and every one of y'all, Larissa Pacheco will be looking up at the canvas and her ass, you know, she'll think she's seeing stars, but she'll really be talking to God. That's what'll happen, okay? So Kayla Harrison has avoided this fight 3 times because she was talking junk. And even when I talked to Cris about Kayla, Cris, you know, was playing her off like, you know, oh, you talking about the girl that want to be Ronda Rousey? But behind the scenes, Cris was wanting to whoop this girl ass for talking all this garbage. Cris was wanting to beat this girl down for talking so much. Like, Cris Cyborg legit got beef with Kayla. And she want to beat the brakes off this girl. The PFL can't make this fight fast enough. They can't, man. Once and for all, I want somebody to shut this girl up. Like I do. Because I'm sick of her delusional ass. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of this buffoon, this moron, okay, this muscle ass head moron. I am sick of her. I mean, delusion at its finest. Delusion. Said all the Brazilian fighters are running from you. They not. From what I see, the Brazilian fighters, they won't smoke. Amanda Nunes ain't take you serious. And Kayla, did you forget? Don't act like I don't know that Amanda Nunes beat you up in sparring. Why not tell everybody about that? Remember that time, Kayla, you had that black eye? Amanda Nunes beat you up in sparring. Beat the hell out of you in sparring. Oh yeah, Kayla. We all know about that. Well, I know about it. Damn coach knows. The coach knows you got your ass whooped by Amanda in sparring. You was trying to be all tough. You was trying to be all, like you was trying to be all about it. Thought you was gonna stud up on Amanda. Amanda got her composure and beat you down. I'm talking about y'all. Had Kayla in there crying. Guys, I kid y'all not. Had Kayla Harrison in there crying. Amanda beat her up so bad. Like, you have to look at a person like Kayla, right? You got to look at a person like Kayla, and you have to really, really, really see the insecurities in this girl. This girl is so insecure, y'all. The insecurity reeks out of her hype job body. The insecurity reeks out of her damn pores. Hype job Harrison is insecure. And trust me, this woman never thought she could beat Cyborg. She never believed it. Just like when Julia Budd got put out of PFL. I don't know how Julia Budd was so damn dumb. The PFL is a lick. The PFL is a lick, okay? You can make you some money in the PFL. That's a lick. Julia Budd ain't want to fight Hype Job Harrison. But Julia Budd knew what was going to happen. She knew she was about to get beat down by Hype Job. She didn't want to fight. She didn't want to fight. Because she didn't want to be another victim of Kayla Harrison, tailor-made. And Julia Budd was tailor-made for Kayla Harrison, a striker. Come on, man. Come on. They keep feeding Kayla these strikers. And all she do is take them down and maul them to death. These strikers don't have a chance. And Julia Budd, she knew that. She knew that, and that's why she didn't fight her. And that's just real. That's just what it is. Julia Budd did not believe that she can beat Kayla Harrison. While Cris Cyborg want to go in there and mop the floor. Okay? With this hemp head heifer. Cyborg want to mop the floor with this woman. And I concur. Kayla Harrison need to get beat up again. And I'm going to tell you, if Kayla Harrison get knocked out by Cyborg, she going to retire. I promise y'all. Kayla Harrison will retire if Cyborg beats her badly and knocks her out. Just like Megan Anderson retired. Amanda Nunes, I think what? Didn't Amanda Nunes retire Megan Anderson? Embarrassed Megan Anderson. I mean, the most embarrassing loss of Megan Anderson's career. Just embarrassing. Man, I was in there playing with me. Oh my God. God, y'all. I can't wait for this fight enough. I can't. I cannot wait for this fight enough. This fight need to happen this fight need to be the first fight of 2024. We need to be seeing Kayla Harrison picking her bloody self off the canvas. How do you talk junk about somebody, but you ducked them for 3 years? How? And I told y'all this woman wanted no parts of Cyborg. Told y'all this. Hell, Kayla Harrison could have went to the UFC because she was talking so recklessly about how she gonna beat Amanda Nunes and what she do, and well, she had a chance to go to the UFC. Dana White made a play for Kayla, and Kayla turned it down. Isn't that something? Kayla Harrison swept down. She want to fight for legacy so damn bad. She want to fight for a legacy so bad. But then when the legacy right there in her face, guess what Kayla don't want to do? Kayla don't want to stud up. We know. We all know Kayla. We all know she afraid. Okay, we all know that she using Cris Cyborg name for clout. We know this. But Kayla Harrison finna get touched up. Okay? And I hope, because see, people like Kayla, they're always forever arrogant. See, they're arrogant until somebody beat it out of them. Because see, you remember I told you guys Kayla Harrison was never the girl at school that guys went for. Okay, that guys didn't go for Kayla. Kayla was engaged in judo because that's the only thing that didn't require her to look like a princess. She didn't have to have the most banging body. She didn't have to be the smartest. Okay? She didn't have to be the most talented, the most athletic. All she needed to do was be the most dedicated. And judo would love her back. Judo didn't care what she looked like. Judo didn't care how much she weighed. Judo didn't care how delusional and arrogant she was. All judo said was, hey, spend more time with me than you do with everything else, and I'll make you rich. And Kayla Harrison is rich. She is. She's a millionaire, multi-millionaire. What is Kayla gonna do next? This fight need to happen now. See, Kayla been pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing. And I want Kayla to get what she wants. Okay? Because Kayla gonna F around and find out.